In chapter 64 of Moby Dick, 3 boats tow the dead whale back to the ship. Ishmael notes that Captain Ahab seems dissatisfied because the whale is not Moby Dick, but Stubb is full of the thrill of victory. He and some of the other sailors partake of whale flesh for dinner, as do a swarm of sharks. Stubb's treatment of Old Fleece, the cook, is awful. He wakes the man from sleep to fix him a whale steak, then complains that it's overdone, then sends him to quiet the sharks outside by preaching a sermon to them. Stubb and Fleece then have a religious discussion. In chapter 65 of Moby Dick, Ishmael explains the history of how and why whale flesh came to be consumed as food, and defends the idea of eating an animal's meat by a light also produced by that animal. It's oil. In chapter 66 of Moby Dick, Pequod and another seaman lower down off the side of the ship where the whale carcass is chained up and kill many of the sharks by striking them with whaling spades, smaller spade-shaped tools for cutting whale flesh. Fleece's sermon is actually fairly good. He tells the sharks that their hunger is natural, but they should govern it. He also tells them not to take the blubber out of each other's mouths, but that the sharks with the big mouths should actually tear off large chunks and share them with the smaller sharks. Fleece, who was born in the slave state of Virginia, concludes it is foolish to expect charity of either people or sharks. Yet another example of the novel's concern with religious hypocrisy.